So this was supposed to be the year that you were going to change your life, right? How has that been working out for you? Your New Year's resolution has already failed.
So something like 92% of people fail on their New Year's resolutions. I think there's two reasons for this. First is what they're setting as their resolution, and second is what they're doing with it once they set it.
Do you know that only 9% of people that set New Year's resolution goals actually complete them? And 26% fail within the first week. 46% fail before the end of January.
So it's January of 2026, or 2027, or whatever year you're watching this in, and your New Year's resolution has lasted about as long as a TikTok trend. You said that you'd hit the gym, save money, and be a better person. But here you are 2 or 3 weeks in, and you're eating a couple noodles at 2 a.m. while scrolling through Instagram. Watching people pretend their lives are perfect. I love that for you, but you need some actual truth here, and it's gonna sting a little bit. So let's talk about how to actually your life this year. First, it's your job.
This place!
If you're working somewhere that makes you want to scream into the void every single morning, or, commit violent felonies or strangle puppies for breakfast, that's not how work is supposed to be. That's you accepting your slow death on a spreadsheet. And I get it, bills exist. Rent is insane. And the economy's just about as stable as a 16-year-old that discovered vaping.
My favorite excuse to use right now for basically anything is just saying, in this economy?
What does the next decade look like with the generation of young men coming up trying to work their ass off that aren't seeing anything? The amount of people that are working hard, doing everything they can to put food on the table, put a roof over their head, provide for them and their family, and just them and their wife and their husband, whoever, is now in a world where if they work harder, they're not making enough money. And when they're not making enough money, they're being told it's because they're not working hard enough.
But here's what nobody tells you. Staying at a job you hate because it's stable is like staying at a burning building because it feels comfortable. Like, sure, yeah, you're sitting down, but you're also gonna catch on fire. I'm not saying quit tomorrow and start selling courses on YouTube, or start drop shipping, or, start a daycare or something. I'm saying start looking, update that resume, and learn a skill aside from vaping. Apply to those places that you think you're underqualified at, because I can assure you most people that work there are not qualified at all. They just had the audacity to try to apply there. And if your boss is one of those who say, we're a family here, run. That's a code for we're going to guilt trip you in unpaid overtime. You spend most of your waking life at work. If it makes you miserable, change it, because nobody's gonna do it for you. And your company sure as hell won't reward your loyalty with anything other than a pizza party and 2% raise, if you're lucky. If you're enjoying my crap, make sure to hit that like button or subscribe or whatever. Moving on to the second thing, your finances are a disaster. Let's talk about money, because I know you're broke. And I don't mean that, you're irresponsible with money. What I mean by broke is, why did I just spend $47 on DoorDash, bro? And you know what the worst part is? You're not even broke because of rent or student loans or medical bills. Yeah, those suck to pay, because you keep buying that you don't need. Like, Stanley cups or whatever the they're buying now.
So you have the highest eBay selling Stanley cups for the Love Shack Fancy collab at $600 for all 4 cups. And then the next highest is going to be the Mommy and Me for 2 cups.
Just make it make sense to me. And here's the brutal truth. Consumerism has you by the throat. Every targeted ad, every influencer telling you, hey, this is life-changing, and every fake sale that you see out there. It's all designed to separate you from your money, and it's working pretty well.
Amazon winter must-have. Keep your hands cozy and warm with these rechargeable hand warmers. They have multiple heat settings and magnet together so that you never lose them.
Bro, someone on TikTok messed up, because these are on sale right now. Don't know what they are? They're those viral magnetic chargers everyone's obsessed with. They snap right on your phone. No cords, no tangles, works with both iPhone and Android.
Tarte's Under Eye Concealer is back in stock, you guys. Light Medium Peach is back in stock. If you guys don't know, this has been sold out for weeks. Now's your chance to snag it. This stuff is incredible. It literally just erases everything. If you got raccoon eyes, you struggle with dark circles.
This is a smart flash drive for your phone that hosts 250,000 photos and 500 hours of HD videos. Yeah, that many. Let me show you how easy it is to use.
If you even suspect you have neuropathy, seriously, stop pushing through it with your old insoles. You need to try these acupressure insoles. They're not your average insoles. They have specially designed cushion zones that help with numbness, tingling, soreness, all of it.
And here's what you gotta do before buying anything. You gotta ask yourself one question. Will I give a about this in 3 months? If the answer is no, don't buy it. If the answer is, well, maybe, also don't buy it. And if you have to think about it for more than 5 seconds, then that means you don't need it. Start tracking your spending. Check your bank statement. Write down on a notebook like it's 1995. But you gotta do something to see where your money is going. Because I can guarantee you that you're spending an extra $200 or $300 per month on, subscriptions or whatever that you forgot you even had. And stop eating out every single day. I called you out, didn't I? I know cooking is hard, but you're also spending $400 to $500 a month on mediocre burritos. Meal prep on Sundays. Put them in the fridge or the freezer or whatever. You're an adult. You have control of this. You're not gonna build wealth if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Now for the third thing. Toxic people need to go. Some people's entire purpose in your life is to make it worse. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
You ever just talk to someone and you're like, wow, you have the personality of a paper plate?
Highly manipulative people will intentionally provoke you. They'll push your limits and consistently cross boundaries, all until you snap. And the second that you do, they weaponize it. They flip the script against you. Suddenly, your reaction is the problem. They erase their role completely, and suddenly they're the ones that are the victims.
The friends that only call when you need something, and the person that makes you feel crap about yourself every time you hang out, and the friend who's been borrowing money for 6 months with zero intentions on paying you back, and the ones who rarely reply back or answer calls. Cut them off. You have better to do with your life. Oh, but we've been friends since high school. Yeah, but shut up. If somebody's entire personality is being mentally ill, cut them out. You're not a therapist, you're not a bank, and you're definitely not a punching bag. Don't keep toxic people around just because you're afraid of confrontation. Your time and your energy are the most valuable things you have. And stop giving them to people who wouldn't do the same thing for you. And while you're at it, stop trying to fix them. You're not a rehab center. If somebody wants to change, they're gonna do it themselves. Save yourself the trouble. Surround yourself with people who actually give a f about you. People who celebrate your wins instead of making them about themselves. People who show up. The bar is on the floor, and yet so many people cannot clear it. Now for the fourth thing, social media. How many hours a day do you think you spend on social media? It's quite a bit.
Where's my money? Where's my
new dating fear unlocked? So I've been dating in Austin. It's terrible.
Can you tell me what's going on? Why we're here?
Because they're provoking me. That's why.
What does that mean? What does provoking mean?
Social media is designed to be addictive. The algorithms and the little dopamine hits you get from likes and comments. It's all engineered to keep you there. And it's working. Because you're out here watching 47 videos of somebody making a sandwich before you realize you just wasted an hour scrolling.
Let's make a bath sandwich. Hot take, but toasting it with mayo instead of butter is a million times better. A little burnt, but that's okay.
But the real damage is that it's making you feel like about your own life. You see people on vacation posting about their promotions and showing off, and suddenly your life feels inadequate, except half of it is filtered, or even worse, financed by credit cards.
This time next year, we'll be millionaires.
I mean, Rodney, this time next year we will be millionaires.
I said, this time next year we'll be millionaires.
And those influencers that are constantly showing off products, you know what they do? They buy them off of Amazon, show them off, and then return them.
Alright, so let's go through my $1 million car collection. I bought all of these cars this year. I have 6 cars, and I'm only 23 years old, so yeah.
So what you need to do is set limits, turn off your notifications, and delete some apps maybe if you don't need them. And stop comparing your life to what you see online. You're comparing your behind the scenes to everybody else's highlight reel. Follow people who inspire you, teach you something, like me. Unfollow everybody who makes you feel bad about yourself. And if you really want to be bold, take a break. A week, a month, who cares? And number 5, commitment. Changing your life is uncomfortable. It's annoying. It's gonna feel weird and wrong at first because you're breaking patterns that you've had for years. Your brain is going to fight you at every step because it likes routine. But you know what's more uncomfortable? Being in the same exact place a year from now, having the same exact problem, making the same exact excuses. Pick one thing from this video and actually do it. Not tomorrow, not Monday, now. Apply to a job. delete an app, or cut off a toxic person. Cook one meal, save 20 bucks or whatever. Just start somewhere. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to overhaul your entire life in 24 hours. What you need is a 1% improvement. One good decision leads to another. So do better. Stop letting laziness hold you back. 2026 can be different, but it's actually gonna be different if you make it different. I know you ain't gonna do jack shit. Now get off of YouTube and go do something. I'm out. Peace.